I'll do a few of the problems on this worksheet here. Simple events, keeping that in mind that we are only going to have one event on these. So we'll do, let's just say number 2, the probability of not green. So reading the questions, it says, a jar contains 6 red, 2 black, 9 orange, and 3 pink jelly beans. Susie selects 1 jelly bean at random, so she's only selecting 1. So that's important. Use this information, answer the following questions by finding the theoretical probability. And don't worry about theoretical, we're just looking for the probability. So number 2 says, what's the probability of it not being green? So I do want to see all this work that I'm about to show you. So the probability of it not being green is, we're going to look to see up here, how many are not green? We have 6 red, 2 blacks, 9 orange, 3 pink. Well, all of them are not green. So the probability of it not being green excuse me, is 6 plus 2 plus 9 plus 3 is 20. So you have 20 out of 20 that are not green. So I want to see your fraction, then convert that to a decimal. 20 divided by 20 is 1. Then convert that to a percent, which is 100. So you have a 100% chance that if you pull 1 out of here, it's not going to be green. Let's try this one here. So what is the probability of it being pink or orange? Well, remember with this one, we're only picking 1 time, so it doesn't matter if it's pink or if it's orange. What's the probability of picking either a pink or an orange? You have 3 pinks, so there's 3 pinks, and there's 9 oranges, so it doesn't matter if we pick a pink or an orange, so 9 plus 3 is 12. So you have a 12 out of how many there are altogether in the bag. 6, 7, 8, plus 9 is 17, plus 3 is 20. So we have a 12 out of 20 chance of picking either a pink or an orange. Convert that to a decimal. 12 divided by 20 is 0.6. And we're going to convert that to a percent, and that's a 60%. So I also want you to tell me how likely it is on the scale. So because this is 100%, I want you to write down that it is certain. And this one, 60% was more than half, so it's likely. So it's likely that it's going to be pulled. Let's see, I'll do another problem. Let's just say here, on this one, on this part, it says below is a chart showing the actual times Susie pulled each color. Use the chart to find the experimental probability of the following events. So this time you just have to count these up and just write the numbers here. And then it's the same as up on this section right here. This next part, each letter of the word basketball is written on a slip of paper and shuffled in a bowl. You reach into a bowl and pull out 1 piece of paper at random. Using this information, answer the following questions to find the theoretical probability. So again, we're using the word basketball. So what's the probability of pulling, and number 18, a P or an S? So how many S's are there in basketball? There's 1 S in basketball, and there's 2 B's in basketball. So the probability of pulling a 1 or a 2, we're going to add them together because it doesn't matter which of these we pull. So there's a 3 out of, how many letters are there in basketball? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's a 3 out of 10 chance that if we write the word basketball, 1 letter on each piece of paper, and we put it into a bowl, that we pull either an S or a B. So there's a 3 in 10 chance. We're going to convert that to a decimal. 3 divided by 10 is 0.3. And converting that to a percent, we're going to move that 2 places over, and that's a 30% chance. So we have a 30% chance, which is unlikely because it's less than half. It's unlikely that we're going to pull either an S or a B out of this jar of letters. And then I'll just try one more. Well, actually, then this bottom part is the same thing as before. Just write down the numbers here, like the tally mark. So that would be like 10, that would be 4, that would be 8. And then once you write these numbers down, it's the same thing as up here. So then you're going to see what is the probability of pulling a B. what is the probability of pulling a K, and so forth and so on. So go ahead and finish this side.